Time to put your light up.
Hey guys, what's up? DarcyJ117 here, and today I'm going to be showing you guys my predictions for what some of the Barclays Premier League winter upgrades are going to be. So starting off here, we have 8 Tottenham Hotspur players. First of all, we have Alderweireld. I think he'll get a +1 to an 82 because he's been performing amazing this season so far, and I feel Vertonghen, he's still better than Alderweireld, so I think if he gets an upgrade, Vertonghen's going to have one as well, which is deserved pretty much too. Next up, we have Heung-min Son. He scored an absolute screamer today against Leicester City, and he definitely deserves an upgrade. The stats for these, I've kind of just gone like +1 for some stats, +2 for like some of the other stats, or if some of them have inform cards. And as with Son, Lamella, Eriksen and Kane, then I've just taken those stats from the card informs and just left them at that. So of course, if you do get a winter upgrade on your card, then that means the inform will go up the same amount as what your normal card has gone up. I believe that's how it worked in the past, so I'm sure that's how it will work again this year. Son's normal card is a 77, I believe, so if he gets an upgrade to 80, it's +3, which means his inform will be an 83 rated card. So with Lamella, we've given him a +1 to an 80 because he was a letdown a bit in a way for like the first season or two, however long it's been. But this season, he's done really well. Scored a few goals, and he's just been very good. Next up is Dele Alli. We have a +10 rating for him. Honestly, I think he deserves more, but I don't think EA are going to give him much more than like a 77 at the moment. But I feel in FIFA 17, his card at the start should at least be a 70, 79 or higher, perhaps, as long as he keeps performing as well as he has been already. I believe he's got the second most goals for Tottenham, tied with Alderweireld or something like that. So next up we have Eric Dyer. This will be a +6 upgrade from a 74 rare silver to an 80 rated gold CDM. Now his silver card is a centre back card, but he's been playing CDM the majority of the season, so I believe he'll be getting an upgrade something similar to that. Eriksen, I've just used his 84 inform because honestly EA absolutely butchered the stats of all Tottenham Hotspur players, and you could give an upgrade to basically all of them. But these ones here are the ones that I think will probably get them. Probably not all of them, but hopefully all of them. Next one here is Harry Kane. You could have given him just up to an 80, which would be a +2, but I thought maybe he'll get an 81, so that's just what I've left it at there. Next up, we have 3 Stoke players and 3 Arsenal players. So for Stoke, we have Butland. I believe that's a +3 rating there, because I think his normal cards are 74 rare silver, so he'll go up to a 77, that's what I think. Shaqiri, I reckon he'll get a +1, and then Arnautovic, I think that's a +2 as well. On the Arsenal side, Giroud, this one might happen, I'm not too sure. He's been performing really well, so I think he deserves to have at least a +1 upgrade. Next up, Mesut Ozil. This one's basically guaranteed to happen. I believe he still has the most assists this season in the Premier League. And the next one is Bellerin. I think it's about time that EA make him a gold card, so I'm thinking perhaps just a 75 rare gold right back. 92 pace, it's a great card. Next up, we have players from Leicester, and then one from Man U, Watford, and Southampton. So from Leicester, first of all, they have Kante. I believe he's going to get an upgrade because he's been really solid in the midfield. I think here I've given him a +2, I think. But he should be at least a 78 rated card. Then we have Mahrez. He definitely deserves an upgrade. I was going to give him an 80 at first, but then I decided just to stick to the 79 rating, which would be a +5 upgrade for him. And then for Vardy, his normal card at the moment is an 72, sorry. So it'd be a +8 for him. And if he does get that, then that means his record breaker, which is an 82, would go up to a 90. So I don't think they would do that, because if they did, then his team of the season would be a 98, which would be absolutely insane. But anyway, we'll have to see. Vardy 80 rated. Hopefully that happens. Next up, we have Martial from Man United. He's the only Man U player on this list, because I spoke to quite a few Man U fans. None of them said anyone else apart from Martial deserves an upgrade. De Gea could possibly get one, but I don't see that happening personally. Next up, we have Ighalo. This would be a +3 upgrade, I believe, from his non-rare 72 silver, but he's done really good this season. He's one of the top 5 goal scorers, I believe. Next, Shane Long from Southampton, 78 rated card. That would be a really, really good card. So next up here, we have a couple of players from Crystal Palace, Everton, and West Ham. First off, from Crystal Palace, I chose Scott Dan and Johan Cabaye. Both of them this year have been really good. I believe I've given Dan a +2, and Cabaye, he's got a +1 upgrade here. For Everton, Lukaku, joint top goal scorer at the moment. He definitely is going to get an upgrade. I think 82 is where it's at for Lukaku. That'd be a really, really nice card. And then Barkley, I've just given him a +1 upgrade because he's been great for Everton in the midfield. At West Ham, I decided to give Payet one because although he's been injured for a while now, from what he did at the start of the season for West Ham, it's been absolutely amazing. And then Winston Reid as well. He's been a rock at the back for West Ham. Definitely deserves at least a +1 upgrade. He could possibly go up to an 80. I could see that happening, but in this case, I've given him a +1 upgrade. Next up, and lastly, we have a couple of Manchester City players and one player from Bournemouth. So we'll start off with the player from Bournemouth, which is Barak, the goalkeeper. He's been amazing for Bournemouth. Honestly, he's had quite a few clean sheets and everything like that, and I don't know how he hasn't got more than just the one inform. As he's deserved to have like a lot more informs, but if he gets an upgrade, then that would just be great. Next is Sterling. Sterling's been really, really good for Manchester City. I believe he's had 3 informs now, which is it's crazy, and there'd be a great, great card. 94 pace, something like 80 shooting and 90 dribbling as well. It would be absolutely insane. Whether it be a cam or left mid, I'm not too sure. And the next off is De Bruyne. I reckon he deserves at least a +1 upgrade because for Manchester City, he's been great. He may have sort of died off a little bit lately, but right at the start of the season, he was like one of the top assists. He had like the second most assists behind Ozil, I think, and honestly, he's been really, really good for Manchester City. So that is it for this video, guys. If there's anyone I missed, feel free to say who that is in the comments below. Or if you think some of these people ratings on here should be a bit higher or lower, then feel free to say that as well. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next vid. Yeah.